Hi, this is Tracey from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to make this adorable trellis card. So let's get started. This card is super adorable. Look at this. And it's Pinterest inspired, and I'm going to show you how to put it all together. So I had to come up with my own measurements and slightly alter a few things, but you'll get it, and it's super fun to make. So what you're going to need is an A2 size card, and you need it to fold out like this. Okay, then you're going to get your paper trimmer and open it all the way up, and you're going to measure from here. You're going to make this about 1.5 inch. So here's where the center part is, 1.5 inch. From here to here, it needs to measure 1.5 inches. So then you're going to slice that off, and it will look like this. And then you're going to take this leftover piece, right, which is 4 inches, and you're going to do 1/2 inch strips. So you can do this with colored paper as well. So I want you to see the whole thing, because once you get it, you got it. So I am so glad to be back to doing tutorials. Life has been lifing. But guess what? I'm back, and I'm so happy about that. Okay, so you're just going to keep cutting these strips till you have a couple of them, enough to make your trellis. So I didn't even count to see how many I actually needed, but this should work. So let's see how many we have here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So imagine what you can do with when you have all those little leftover paper scraps. This is a good idea. So now you're going to take your card and your strips, and you're going to turn it this way. At least it works better for me this way. And I'm going to line these up the best I can, starting on the ends, right? So that leaves a little bit of space for gluing this little part down. Okay, so I'm just going to line them up, see what I got here, before I start gluing anything down. And I'm eyeballing it, spacing them out the best I can, because that's all you can do, is do your best. Okay, and another one, so I could do 5 across here. I don't know, if you want to do 4, you can, but to me 5 is perfect. And they look like, once you think you have them lined up pretty good, and then you can start gluing them down. Let's see if you can see that with the white. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just going to push this to the edge a little bit. That one to the edge, just to make sure. Move it over just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to start gluing it down. So I'm going to put the glue not on here, not on this underside here. I'm going to put the glue right on the strip. Okay, right on the strip. I'm just being very careful, just right on the tip there. Try not to move it like I just did. And if you want to get some tape and kind of tape it down a little bit, but I didn't want to do that. I think this will work out fine. But you will find your own way as you start making these. Okay, so now I'm going to just press this down so it can dry. And then we're going to do our other strips going the other way. Okay, so once it's dry, you want to line up your other 3 leftover strips going this way. So I always start on that end. So you want something on that bottom piece there. And then another strip going this way. And the third one going here. So once you think it's lined up pretty good and it looks even enough for you, then you can glue them down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Okay, right on the edge there. So you're going to do it on this, not on this, because then you're not sure where to put it, so it'll stick. So I think I learned from my own mistake. So allow me to make the little creative errors for you so that you don't do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to put this one down like that. All right. And another one right here. And of course, my glue would want to clog right now. Only when I'm recording, right? And of course, I'm using my favorite art glitter glue. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it to come along in a straight line. And right there. And look at that. So you see it's already forming. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And then I think the other one will go about here. Right about here. Yep, that looks even. Okay. And this is where you get to use your flower stamps and some of your other cutesy little sentiments and stuff. Like this one, I'll show you what I did with this. This is our newest stamp set. It's actually a digital. So if you order it, you get it right away. Sent to your email. And you can resize it however you want. So I'll put the link for that in case you're interested. And so look at that. Now you've got your trellis. Look how cute that looks. Oh my goodness. So you can decorate it how you want. And this image for this one came from here. Okay, so I just sized it however I wanted, and then I colored it in. And I used my alcohol markers to color that in. Okay, but for this one, I'm going to use one that I already colored. Look how cute that is. So I'm going to use this image here. So I am loving this stamp set. It's super adorable. Okay, so before we put that on, we're going to take some of our washi tape. And I've been trying to use some of the things that I have in my craft room that I hadn't gotten a chance to use. And so you're going to need, I'm going to cover this. So I'm using some of my strips, and that has a little dent in it, but that's okay. I'm using my little strips, and it's cut a little bit shorter than this area here, right? And I'm covering it with the washi tape. Okay, so I'm going to use my washi tape to just cover this real cute. Let's see, make sure I have it lined up correctly. I like to put a little bit of glue on it though. That's just me. Okay, so let's see if I can get that on there. All right, and you can just tear that off and wrap it right around. Wrap that around. All right, I don't mind overlapping with this. I think it'll be okay. And so this is another way to use your washi tape and add some beautiful color to your cards. All right, and this will fit right above here. Look at that. Is that not cute? Look at all that pretty color. And so I want to add a little bit of dimension to that rather than put it directly down. So cute. All right, and so let's take that off. Get my little tools together here. Okay, well, I have my little tool to not mess up my polish, but that's okay. I'll just use this for now. So just calm, relaxing, and just get out your stuff and create. Because sometimes if you don't start, nothing will happen. Even if you start with just coloring or cutting. Okay, so let's go ahead and line this up real good right here. And look at that. That washi tape has been sitting in my jar, just doing nothing, okay? And now look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. Okay, now if you want, you can take some strips. You see how the inside of that, if that bothers you, then you can take some strips of paper. See what I got here? Because I have a lot of strips. So look at this. It looks like it goes pretty good, right? You can take that and you can put it across here if you want to have a little cover up. So I'm just going to take this and just clip it right off here. All right. Make that a little straighter. And just put it right there if you want to kind of cover that up. Okay, and then if you want to get another strip of washi tape, let's see, I have some little strips of white paper, white cardstock. And say you want to decorate like the inside, maybe on the inside, take some more of the washi tape. And just cover it up. So you can do this to a lot of your paper to make it look nice and fancy. And this is a little bit translucent, so on the white, the color really pops. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut this down. And I'm going to put this on the inside right here. Just right below there. Let's see. I don't want that to stick out. We'll just add a little bit of extra something on the inside there. And of course, once again, I'm going to have to take my my art glitter glue bottle and turn it over in some hot water to unclog it, because this keeps getting clogged up. Life of a crafter, right? Okay, so we're going to take this and just put a strip right along here. right there. Okay, so it'll look like that. Look at that already. Already looks so cute. Okay, so this I can put right over here. Okay. And then I'll show you, get my little plant kindness. So if you look at this, when I printed this out, it was just like this. I added that circular, you know, kind of bubble around it. All I did was I took my Micron pen. I love these. If you don't have one, you can go to our Mindless Crafting store and get one. But I use this a lot. And all I did was just go right around this, just to give it that bubble effect. And if you want to add something else to it, you can, like that. You know, just make it fun. Okay, and then I cut it out. So that's how I did that. Super easy. Okay, so then I took one of my markers and I outlined it a little bit. Let's see if I have some green. A little bit of green here. Just see what this looks like. I could just add a little bit of green around the edge here. Just to tie it in a little bit. Or you can leave it plain, it's up to you. And another thing you can do is you can actually add some colored paper in here to give it a background if you don't want the white. I just like the way that white looks with the cleanness of the white. And so this little pink, this little plant, I'm gonna add a little bit of pink to it, because you can do that if you want. Your little leaves don't have to be green. You can think outside the box, right? Anything is possible. So I can either add this, or here's some other ones that I had been working on. I can add this, okay, to give it another effect on there. Or I can add something smaller, kind of mesh them all together. Let's see what else I have over here. This one right here. Here's some other ones. I've been having so much fun coloring these. Here's another one you can use. I think that would be cute with the taller one like that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that looks so cute. That looks so cute. It's hard to choose, right? Can you tell I was having fun coloring these? And I think I'm gonna do that. Something like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So this one, so now be careful, because you want to make sure that when you're putting your glue down on here, you're putting it in the right spot. So I need some glue around here and around here. Maybe a little bit there too. So right around here, maybe like around there, and a little bit over on the sides there. And that works perfectly. So I don't want it to be too flat on there. And then the other one just right over here. Yep, right there. So let's see again. Yep, right around there. Just gonna slip it right in there. I think there's some right here too. I'm just going to slip it right in there. I got a little bit of glue there. Just going to take it and put a little bit on the back there. It's got a nice little layered effect on there. Oops, I forgot to put that one down. So cute. All right, let's go ahead and put this on. cute is that? And let's add a couple of gems on here. Add some green gems on here. I'm going to put another one here. Maybe one there. Okay. Okay, so let's put one here just to finish it off a little bit. And you could do all kinds of stuff. You could also put some of the glossy accents on the leaves if you want. Just another idea. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. And so what I did was I took a strip of paper that I had laying around, and I just put something, just another piece under there. So if you have little strips, feel free to use those. Let's see what I have. Kind of make it fun, right? That little yellow. I like to mix patterns, so don't mind me. I like to mix patterns. So let's see what we got here. Just want to slip it right under here. So I'm going to cut this up in a moment. This is sometimes how I measure in my craft room. So, okay, and I'm going to take this and cut it right along here. And this is in my little scrap bag, so just slip it right under there to add some little pop of yellow in there, right? I'm just going to go right along here. And pop that right in there. Just tuck it in there. Now you've got another little pop of color. Oh, I got gems sticking to my hands. Right along there. How cute is that? And then if you like really want to be precise, like you see that little thing sticking out there, you can just go ahead and cut it right off. No one's gonna know. You're gonna say, oh my goodness, that card is super cute. And then if you want, I would possibly add the sentiment to the back, so that way you don't have the writing showing through there. But it's up to you. I would probably add maybe something on the back and put the sentiment there. Let's add a little bit of glue right here. This stamp is adorable. And we do plan on making this same stamp, Plant Kindness stamp, into a photopolymer as well. But right now the digital is available. You can download it and start making cards today. Plant kindness, grow love. A beautiful message, right? So thank you all so much for being so patient while I handled life and took care of family. And now I'm back, and so I'm so happy to be back. Many of you have been sending such encouraging words, keeping us in your prayers, and Bill and I truly appreciate it. Let me just show you what the Plant Kindness Digi Stamp looks like. Now I colored all of these in, but these are all the different images that are in this this Digi Stamp. 10 images, including the words. So super cute set. I wanted to show y'all like what it looked like in color, so I just colored everything in using my alcohol markers. All right, so I'm so glad you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate having you in our crafty family, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.